love, Spirit Flow here. I'm sorry I haven't been on in a couple of days. I've been having an issue with my sciatic nerve. It's been a crazy couple of weeks actually. But I'm here sitting in this funky angle so that I don't feel the pain that I've been feeling. But what I'm going to do is today I am going to have readings for the new moon. And I'm going to start with I'm using a different deck than I usually use. It's actually the first time I'm doing any kind of readings on here with this deck. And it's pretty cool. It was actually a gift. Thank you. It definitely, it speaks really loud to me, and it speaks all about love. So I'm going to use this as doing a love reading, like I said, for the new moon. And we will start with our Ambis today. I feel like we're going to start with our Ambis, okay? So let's go see what's going on for our Ambis in love. And it's going to be a general read. So I'm going to try to touch bases on everything. So whatever kind of comes through, that's what we're going to go with. All right, guys? All right. What's going on for our Ambis? Ambis. I don't know what that's about, but these two cards. All right. So let's see. I'm kind of feeling right now that our Ambis that are in relationships are Ambi males. Feeling like they're giving too much to the relationship. They're not getting anything in return. Kind of feel like you guys want to walk away. I'm kind of getting you guys should hold out for a little while longer. Definitely, think of what it is that's really bothering you and what you're giving to the relationship, because I have a feeling what you're giving to the relationship is not what's needed in the relationship. It's kind of like you're giving one thing, but something else is actually what's needed. So you do feel drained because you're giving so much. However, you're not giving what needs to be given. Okay. I also do see that the person that you're in the relationship with cares about you very, very greatly, and they don't see what's wrong. So you kind of need to, put a little bit light on that. Also, they're kind of feeling that you're not really bringing too much to the table. So maybe they're paying for everything. I'm kind of getting that the party you're involved with, Ambi men, who this resonates with, the women are paying for everything, or your partner, it could be another male as well. I'm kind of just getting a feminine vibe. They're kind of paying for everything, and they're feeling a little bit used at this moment. And I think that you guys need to definitely, come to the forefront with that a little bit more. I don't feel that it's that you can't. I feel it's that you're just you don't see the issue. So it's kind of like a miscommunication. There's like a blockage there, right? That's for our Devil card, guys. Sometimes we end up playing this game, and in this game that we're playing, we kind of feel that we're in control of the game when actually we're not. And that Devil card just coming up alone is just telling me that you guys need to if you really care about the person that you're with, you need to stop your shit, seriously. Because it's coming through that it's not going to be a good outcome, and you're going to be left in the cold out there crying on some crap that you kind of made happen. So I'm going to pull another read for our Ambis. Let's see if we get those are for our relationships, and I apologize if it didn't resonate with you, but it wasn't your message to have today. Okay, so let's see what's going on with our Okay, I'm getting this is going to be for our singles. Okay, so I feel like our singles, you guys are out there trying a little bit too hard. Relax, take a minute, breathe. It seems as though you either just came out of a bad relationship, or you're talking to someone, and again, just talking to them, and maybe you kind of really like them. gonna find out that they're married, they're in a relationship, they might be homosexual. You're gonna find something out that's gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? You have that with the Tower card. So everything is just gonna come, it's gonna be an utter disappointment. Everything's gonna kind of come crashing down. You know, you guys need to take a step back, because I feel as though you're you have like a time limit, you have a pinpoint. I want this by this by this by this. That don't work. You need to let things flow a little bit more naturally. So you know how they say like Mr. Right Now or Miss Right Now as opposed to Miss Right or Mr. Right. It seems as though you guys are kind of willing to settle for Mr. or Miss Right Now as opposed to Mr. and Mrs. Right, because you're kind of tired and you don't want to wait anymore. And you're like, you know what, I just keep going through bullshit. So, you know, I might as well just, you know, stay in a relationship, turn a blind eye to shit, and whatever. Because if it's going to happen, it's going to happen anyway. You know, that's just putting yourself in a miserable situation. And this is probably the reason why relationships haven't been working out for you. It's time for you guys to take a step back. You know, obviously look at the effort that you have put in. However, know that the effort, and this is kind of like with the read I just did, you're putting in the wrong effort. Like, you need to put in a different kind of effort. So maybe if there's something where, oh, you're in that position where you're saying, oh, they always say the same thing, or you're like everyone else, you're saying the same thing, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you need to take in what the common factor is there, and the common factor is you, and what they are saying about you. So if you're getting that you're nagging, or whatever the case is, that kind of might be true, guys. Also, don't slight yourself. Know your value. Know what you're worth. You're definitely worth having a happy relationship. You're worth having something that, you know, has substance. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer, but it's like with anything that comes too easy, it's really doesn't work out. It's really not good for you. So that's my singles for the new moon. Definitely manifest, you know, manifest in the new moon. Put your intentions down, write them on paper, light candles, do some visualization, some incense, you know, some breathing rituals, some yoga, meditation, whatever it takes, but just manifest in the new moon. The new moon is an amazing time to manifest, okay, guys? So definitely do that. Okay, for I want to say our ladies. Yeah, for our ladies. Could be for our men too. I see somebody coming in, and it's a guy, and he is suave with the words, very romantic, beautiful, beautiful, sexy, charming. He's full of shit. So, you know, if you want to take it, you know, to have fun with it for the minute. But I really don't feel you guys are in the place to be having fun right now. I feel like, you know, you kind of might get sucked into feeling that it's more than just fun. Leave his ass right there on his white stallion, okay? Ten of Pentacles, you have good things coming to you. Definitely money, it seems like it's, you know, flowing. But I do feel as though, like, you know, that's really not even what it's about right now. You do have something that's coming. You have an offer coming. Maybe somebody's going to be setting you up on a blind date. Go for it. Why not? You have the Judgment card, so anything that you are is going to come, anything you're involved in will come out in your favor. I do feel that it's actually with the Six of Cups, so I'm feeling that that is definitely concerning love. No, again, yeah, I have another card telling me to know your worth, guys. Know your worth. You know, I feel like maybe past relationships left you a little kind of bitter, a little kind of cold. It's natural. It's fine. Just don't forget who you are. Don't forget what your worth is. Also, you know, if you've always been one way in a relationship, and this keeps coming up, that you've been like the same way in relationships, it's never too late to change. It's never too late to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to say what I want to say. Do it. Why not? The other way hasn't really gotten you that far now, has it? We learn from our past mistakes. That's what we need to do. We need to learn from our past mistakes. Okay, so let's see what's going on for our daters. going on for our daters? Daters, our Ambi daters in the new moon. In the new moon. I'm going to do another spread after this one, actually, and it's going to be for our soulmates, okay? For those who feel they are partnered with their soulmate. And if you go to my Instagram, I have a whole little post. Ooh, I have a whole little post. I have a whole post about soulmates, and sometimes we really don't understand soulmates. I've it took me a long time to understand soulmates. I remember I was actually watching someone on Arnhem, and she was doing this whole she was doing this whole thing about soulmates, and she was explaining about her soulmate and how soulmates can really fuck up your life. We think it's like this. It sounds so beautiful, right? Soulmate, twin flames, as a matter of fact. It's the same as soulmates, kind of deeper, but twin flame will fuck your life up if timing is not right. Insert emojis, okay? Let's see. Our daters. We have the Hermit. We have the High Priestess. Wheel of Fortune. All major arcana. Covered by the Seven of Swords. Okay, so our daters. You guys are you're emerging from your hibernation, I see. And you guys definitely know your worth. And you definitely know what you're looking for. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm feeling you guys got to go around. If you're with somebody and this is your, third, fourth, fifth time around with them, maybe you should definitely take into consideration that this might not be the person for you, or you guys are not handling things the right way. Something definitely is keeping you together. As long as it's not fear on either side, you guys kind of figure out what the issue is. I don't see any real third party issues or anything like that. I do see non-judgmental, which is good. Our daters seem like they're pretty good. You guys have the World. Also, I'm going to tell you, for the men, if you are... I don't know why these readings are coming up so yin and yang here. Alpha. Okay. So if you have somebody in your life and you really care about them, you want to hold on to them, and you kind of think that they're always going to be there, they're not. So definitely, if you're ready to make that commitment, you're ready to move forward, you're ready to, have a tighter communication, tighter bond, go for it. Now is definitely the time. Okay. I feel as though if you don't do that, you're going to lose this person and you're going to regret it. And so are they. I actually feel a lot of sleepless nights. I feel a lot of depression. I feel a lot of things like that. By all means, I'm not saying run out and buy a ring if you're with somebody, just, because you don't want to lose them. But if you're at that moment where you're like, I really care about them and blah, blah, blah. If it's crap that's kind of holding you back from proposing or, committing more solid commitment, then definitely you should, yeah, look at this, guys, look at this, Queen and King of Cups, yes, followed by Four of Cups, yes, it's time for you to, definitely commit and, explain to that person and tell them how much they mean to you and how much you want them in your life. So you guys can live happily ever after, because I'm getting that if you are in that position and you are in that, this is resonating with you. You're over the temptations, you're over all of the devil's play, as well as they are, and it's time. But you don't want them sitting there thinking that you're wasting their time. If you're ready for it, definitely open up and, you know, bring it up. Tell them, listen, I'm sorry for all my shit. And I feel as though, I do feel as though that the people that this is resonating with, you guys have put them through a lot of crap. So definitely make sure you open with that apology. Okay, my loves? All right, let's go for our twins. What's going on with our twins? Twin flames for our Ambis. Twin flames for our Ambis. Okay. All right, so our twin Ambis, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you guys are currently separated right now. You have no communication, no contact, but you're kind of both in a phase where you're like, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what they're doing. I kind of feel that you both either might be with someone, you're interested in someone, you're talking to someone else, but your heart is obviously not there because it is with your twin. You know, it's a postponement. That's what it is right now. It's a postponement. And it seems as though the timing is just not right. It's all about divine timing. So I kind of feel like one of you guys is just like overwhelmed by maybe what they did or what you did to them. And they're just like so like hurt. It's like a lot of emotions going on. It's very like hurt or like what the hell, guilt. There's a lot of emotion there. Negative feeding off of positive, if that makes any sense to you. That's kind of like on the I love you so much it hurts kind of thing. Negative feeding off of positive. For the other person, I feel that the other person is just being really thick and really stubborn. Like, I'm not going to contact them. I'm not reaching out to them. And, you know, like, you know, screw them. And I feel as though that they kind of, and this might be two Ambis I'm feeling right now, or Ambi and Omni. They left or they did whatever and screw them. Like, that's what it's about. But you're sitting home with your sad heart and they're on your mind constantly. So, I'm not going to say you're doing the wrong thing, only because it's about divine timing. And when the timing is right, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it in your heart. And either you're going to reach out or they're going to reach out to you, or the universe is just going to make it happen, okay? So I do see that you guys will definitely find your way back. I just don't honestly see it happening anytime soon. And like I said, with twins can fuck your life up. They really can. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Storm. Chariot in reverse. It's just really about timing, guys. Just know that the time is not right. Definitely, I'm not going to tell you to put your lives on hold. Enjoy your life. And when the timing is right, your twin will come back, or you will go back to your twin. Whichever it is. I feel as though there's a lot of thick-headedness, a lot of stubbornness, a lot of I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. So know that you know what you're fighting is really like hard, because when two twins are separated it's different than a soulmate. It's different than a regular relationship. You feel pain, you know, you guys cry, you grieve or whatever. When a twin is not with their twin, the feeling is more of something actually physically hurting, physically missing. Missing a lung, missing a heart, missing something where you kind of are functioning on a robotic level. Um, you definitely need to, you know, pick up your strength and keep it moving, but know that when the alignment is right, it'll be amazing. And you know, I really don't understand the reasoning other than, you know, teaching of us life lessons and, you know, strengthening our belief in our souls, and in why the universe throws us a soulmate, throws us our twin flame, and then takes them back because the timing is not right and we're not aligned with each other. But know that, you know, it is a temporary. Yeah. Dropping the past and moving forward is temporary, guys. Definitely is temporary, okay? However, for my stubborn ones, if you have that feeling to reach out, go with it. If it's your gut, if you're not obsessing like, oh, blah, 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 going back and forth, you have that initial feeling like, let me reach out to them today. Do it. Do it. You know, that's the universe talking to you. That's the universe telling you to do it. You should be doing it then. Okay, guys? All right, that's for my Ambis. See what's going on for my intros, all right? We're going to go with my intros right now. So I'm going to go with my intros for our intros that are in relationships. What's going on for our intros? And this is the love reading for the new moon. Okay, so you guys, maybe having some arguments, maybe you're having some frustrations. I feel as though it kind of really doesn't have to do with the relationship as much as what's going on with you. A lot of stresses, a lot of burdens outside of the relationship. Again, I don't see any third party situations. That's a good thing. I do feel that we have, I feel like we're recouping from something. All of our cards are in reverse. I feel like we're recouping from something, and it's something outside of the relationship. But it is a relationship of sorts. Maybe it's a friendship. Maybe we're having a hard time with a friendship that maybe we had to let go of. It was So I feel like we recently let go of a friendship that was it was draining too much on us, and maybe we're resenting our partner for that. I don't know why we would be, but I feel like we are. Maybe they didn't like the person or your friend or anything, you know, something along those lines. I think that you guys shouldn't really be doing that, because I'm feeling that the energy that's surrounding the person that you recently lost actually wasn't such great energy anyway. You know, they kind of were drawing off of you, and this is the reason ultimately why. Maybe your partner kind of gave you the push that you needed to, you know, rid that negative energy, but this is definitely, it was a good thing to part ways. I don't feel that you actually burned any bridges. I don't feel that it was like, you know, you were like, you know, fuck you, get out of my life kind of thing. But definitely you distance yourself, and they feel it. And I feel like they may think that it's only because of your relationship. But it's a good thing, because this person has a lot of negative energy. I don't feel that they had ill intent for you. Wow, we have a lot of jumpers. Yeah, they didn't have ill intent for you. They just kind of were selfish, and they were, you know, more to them. So please don't blame your partner for this. You know, if you're having petty arguments over it, it's really not worth it. Because your partner is, what I'm seeing here, if this is resonating with you, your partner is very committed to you. Your partner is very loving, very supportive. So that's an amazing thing. And this person, although it's all about quality and quantity. So maybe your partner's kind of, you guys haven't been together for so very very long, but like I said, if I'm reading for a relationship, that means you guys are very committed to each other. And maybe you have this friend for almost a lifetime. That doesn't mean that they're better than, it's not that you're giving up your friend for your partner. It's kind of like, you're doing what's best for you. And sometimes people don't serve us anymore, and we kind of need to break that tie, or we need to distance ourselves because we might be serving them way too much. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that everything is yeah, definitely beautiful new changes, and I see that you guys are gonna forge on in a great path ahead. You kind of see the future. You're looking at the future. You're looking ahead, and I like that you are looking. You're looking ahead. But here's the thing. I feel as though you're looking ahead, and you're kind of thinking, well, what if this happens again? What if I have to give up another friend? That's not the case, okay? It's not the case. I don't feel that this your partner wants you to, it's not that and it might be that this other friend was of the opposite sex, or you know maybe there was some jealousy around there. That has nothing to do with it. This person just basically was not serving you anymore. They weren't doing any good for you. So it is like a good thing. It is a good, whatever. And I just don't want to see your relationship suffering for this. Okay, let's see what's going on for our singles, our intro singles. I really love these cards. It's Crystal Vision Tarot. I love, love, love these cards. They're so like lotus based, and one day I'll show you guys. I have a tattoo on my back. My entire upper back is of a henna style lotus, and my friend bought these cards for me, and we were talking, and I was like, did you even know that I had this like huge tattoo? She's like, no, I saw the color, and I knew that they just were beautiful. They were so pretty, and they're your color because I'm a purple freak. Yeah, I love them, and they speak so loud to me. And it's funny because I don't do many readings for myself, because it's kind of like, it's not very easy to read yourself. But when I first cracked the deck, the first thing that came to me was to do a reading for myself, and they talked to me instantly, which was kind of good. I've only had, I think, one other deck do that, and it was years ago. Last shuffle from my Ambi singles, right? That's what I'm doing. Yep. Okay. See, good things coming your way, guys. Good things coming your way. All right. I feel that there might be someone around you that's interested in you, and you're interested in them. However, they are either emotionally unavailable, or you feel like they're out of your league. So if it's someone who's emotionally unavailable, I would say to kind of pry a little bit and find out why. I'm not saying stalk them. I'm not saying be all crazy. I'm not saying be all in their business. Find out why. Are they emotionally unavailable because they're with somebody? Because I really don't feel that that's the case. I feel as though it was a past relationship. Whereas if you and this person had, if you guys started a friendship, and you worked off of that friendship, this actually can go somewhere, and it can go somewhere quickly. Okay. And it would be solid. It's not that it would just like, fly in, fly by night kind of thing. It would definitely be solid. If this person is with someone else, leave them right there, okay? And I would tell you to not even pursue a friendship, because a friendship will lead to something. So if they're in an unhappy relationship, let them break that relationship and have nothing to do with you, okay? If you feel that this person is out of your league, you need to stop, because this person might feel the same about you. You know, whether it's looks, and that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting that, oh, this person's so beautiful, and maybe I'm not so beautiful, or whatever the case is. Okay, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. We are all beautiful. You see yourself a different way than other people see you. Number one, you look in the mirror and you see all of your scars. You see all of your battles. You see yourself with all of the negative things that have been thrown at you. All of the bad that maybe you have done. I'm not saying you're bad people, but like certain things that you just like very not proud of. Okay. People don't see that when they see you, and you're seeing yourself through different eyes. So don't ever feel that someone is out of your league, because like I said, I feel, especially in this case, that they're feeling the same way. All right. For our strong, independent, introverted women, maybe it's time for you to get swept off your feet. I do see I see somebody wanting to come and kind of take care of you. Allow them to do that. Don't you know don't feel that you're going to owe them something or something to that effect. You're not going to, and they're not going to expect anything in return. They're doing because they want to. They really want, they really want to take care of you. Obviously, as an independent, strong woman, I'm going to tell you, obviously, always make sure you have your own, that you're able to, stand on your own 2 feet if you are ever in that place. But definitely I see a message coming to you of love and interest. Okay, so I do see that happening, and I do see it happening in a very short period of time. It actually might have started already. So I feel that you guys definitely you have the resources, you have the people there, you have the interest right now. Just don't have too much self-doubt or anything like that. Okay. That is for our single intros. Let's see what's going on for our dating intros. What's going on for our daters? Dating. I knew that happened. Sorry, guys. I have a flip deck here. I should have just read that whole pile for our daters. I didn't think quick enough. I wasn't quick on my toes. How's this Venus retrograde treating you guys? Venus, all these retrogrades this year, man. Mercury's still fucking with me. Like, I'm getting like 5 emails of the same thing, and then I'll get like a text message like, did you get my email? And I'm like, no. I got 5 emails of something else though, like the same exact thing, like in a row. And it's not even like spam emails, like to say like like whatever. Text messages. I'm getting voicemails where my phone didn't ring. I was like, alright, Mercury got jokes on me. Alright, let's see what's going on for our dating Ambis. Oh, dating intros, guys. The unknown. So I have a disconnect, and it seems as though the alpha energy is someone who is very money, career oriented, financially sound, stable, secure, logically thinking, and the female or the feminine energy I'm getting is a worker, and someone who moves forward, definitely a survivor. You guys aren't meshing right now, and I see a lot of things that are going round and round and round. I do see that you guys do have you have a good connection, but right now there's a disconnect, meaning that you guys are good together, but you're not doing what you should be doing, okay? And it's okay. Maybe you guys just need this little time to yeah, I see a break. You guys need this time to kind of take a little break from each other. I do see where you guys can go toward a relationship, but not right now. There's just way too much on both of your plates, and you guys are just coming from two different realms right now. You do have all the good cards, but all the good cards that I'm having for you here are in reverse. I do see that it's a lot about money. I feel like this is going to be resonating with our 20s to 30s, like our something around there, where you guys are kind of starting out in life on your own. One person is about family, the other person is about having a house and being financially secure. So you guys can see where that definitely can be a great mesh. You know, you have one person who is the planner and the other person who's going to hold it down with the kids and everything else like that, like family dinners and all that jazz. So you guys are good together. It's just right now I think you guys are taking a break, or you're going to need to take a break. So if this is resonating with you and you feel like you're in that relationship where you know, you guys are getting on each other's nerves, or you just feel like, wait, is this the one? I really thought this was the one. I thought that we would have, you know, a commitment by now, or something like that. And it seems as though we're just like, you know, they're not who I thought they were, but you kind of really felt that they were, you know, what you were looking for. Then I think that you guys should just take a step back, take a little, you know, break. I mean, and work it from there, because I think you just need to go about it with a different angle. Okay, and that's for my intros. See what's going on for our extros. Extros, baby. I love the way these cards shuffle. I'm telling you, I'm loving these cards. Guys are hearing from past, anybody hearing from past lovers? Venus retrograde, baby. You know, it might be the retrograde gotcha. It's not nothing bad, you know. It's nothing bad. It's just, you know, make sure that that's the route that you want to be on. It's not like they, what's that song? That's what I'm hearing right now. Oh man. Don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling because he's drunk and alone. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Alright. It's for extra relationships. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You guys seem happy. Something's not going right financially for you guys. Maybe having some money problems. Somebody lost a job. That's what I'm feeling. You feel like it might be the end of the world. I feel like this might be the masculine person. However, feminine is going to be holding it down. Yes, she is. So as long as you are allowing the feminine to hold it down for you, you're good. Feminine lady is not really feeling no kind of way about it either. She's there. What? What? She is there to fight for you. She is there to hold it down. She's there to nurture you and love you as well. Go for it, guys. Our extras got it. Got it. Make sure that you guys are not neglecting any, emotional kind of things. If there's something that's going on, definitely speak about it, bring it up, talk about it. It's all about communication. I feel like communication might be shut down a little bit on both sides here, as one person is not used to the other person taking care of them. But just know that everything is, going the way that it should go. I actually feel as though there might be a pregnancy out there as well. A pregnancy in this mix is going to bring some tension. Just make sure that you're there for each other and you're supportive of each other. Actually, I do unfortunately see that this cycle is going to be lasting for a little while. It's going to be probably throughout the holiday season, which kind of sucks. Being pregnant, having, not enough money, having to bust your butt. As long as, he's standing by your side and looking for you guys are awesome. Awesome. Okay. See, but I have this card here too. Not feeling this card next to this card. I feel like, and being that I threw this one first, and this kind of covers that card. Be careful of third party situations, all right? And that's on both sides. Just because that's a chick, that don't mean nothing. That's on both sides. Be careful of any third party situations. Anytime that there's a weakness like that, there's like a little break or a little heaviness on the relationship. That's when the devil comes to play. So just be careful of any third party situations, all right? So cross watchers, that goes for you as well, because it can be on either side. Awesome. Let's see what's going on for our singles. Single extras, single extras, baby. What's going on for our single extras? We fighting. We fighting over lovers and friends. What? Stop that. What are you fighting for? You're fighting for a relationship that ain't even worth it. That ain't even nothing there. This person doesn't care about you. They probably have someone at home. So you're fighting with someone else over someone who probably even has somebody at home playing you. So this is, ooh, girls, guys, come on now. You need to take a little time to yourself, a little retreat time, a little time to think of who you are, what you're about, and why. Like, why you fight. Like, I'm not feeling this at all. Ace of Cups, baby. This is what you should be doing. You should be drinking from your cup that's overflowing. Not fighting over some douchebag who... You're fighting with someone and they got somebody at home. And again, it's going either or. It could be male or female. Or maybe you're the person that they're fighting over. But I don't feel that. I don't feel that that's it. And if that's the case, stop being a douchebag. Like, seriously. Because at the end of the day, people ain't going to be fighting over you forever. And know that this person... The devil, look at that shit. You got a decision to make. Basically, is it going to be you or them? It's your decision. It's not their decision to make whether it's going to be you or whoever. Because remember, this is not 3. This is 4. This ain't a triangle, baby. It's a square. Okay? So remember that. It's your decision to make. Where are you going with that? Is it going to be you or them? You or them. And that also goes for if you are, like I said, if you are the person who has all these many people. Know that all those many people ain't going to be there forever. So, you know, the person who walks away from you is the person that you honestly, the person who cares about you. Because when people fight for you, they're really not fighting for you. They're fighting for themselves. They're fighting to prove something, okay? So, take strength to walk away, guys. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Alright, let's... Whoa, guys. Alright. I'm going back. This is back to that reading, okay? So I feel like it's definitely a male energy who has the women surrounding him and all that jazz. If it is you, you are the douchebag. I keep saying that. I'm sorry. If you are the one, know that they're not going to be there all the time. Okay? And you need to make a choice before the choice is made for you, guy. Alright? Let's see what's going on for our daters. Our daters. That's weird because that kind of was like a dating reading, but came up in our singles. Maybe our singles will come up in our dating reading.